Okay, so hi everyone, we're back. We're here with the Indy Field Hockey offense this time, and we're going to be asking them a little bit of different questions, so hopefully you'll get to learn more. So, Olivia, do you want to start off with the first one?
Yes, so I guess I can introduce myself again. I'm Olivia Danley. I play center forward, and I'm a junior.
I'll go. Hi, I'm Layne Sheplee. I am a sophomore, and I play mostly left mid or center back, but basically anywhere. Yeah, that's it.
I'm Maddie Federico. I'm a freshman and I play forward. It's pretty changing, but mostly forward.
My name is An. I am a freshman and I also play center mid. And yeah, I usually play center mid. I don't really play anywhere else except for the one game I played right back during Parkview.
Yeah. Except that one game.
Okay, perfect. So first we want you to take us through a practice. So what typically happens at your practice?
So in the beginning of a practice, if we're lucky, we usually don't have to run.
We cry, we laugh.
Yeah. And this season, last season they did a lot more running, but this year we barely did any runs until the end where we had to do like a run every day.
That happened like twice.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad this season. Like, there's a fair amount of running.
No, it wasn't that bad. It's just like, I think it's just the idea of conditioning that's just scary. Also, our season, I'm sure people know this already, but just with COVID, our seasons are so short that we didn't have a lot of time. So the time that was not spent working on skills, it was running, and that we barely had enough time to even do that.
Yeah.
Well, but usually, even before we run, we go in the team room and we reflect on our games in our journals. And towards the end of the season, we wrote goals for each practice. And then we would go warm up. And we usually do like some sort of passing drill in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goalies to get ready. It's like a small drill.
What do we do after that? Somebody else.
And also shooting drill, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of shooting drills compared to like the club teams that I've been on. We do a lot of shooting skills.
And then corners at the end.
Yeah, corners. We always spend at least like 30 minutes on offensive and defensive corners.
Mm-hmm. And then we usually end with a scrimmage. So.
Oh yeah, our favorite.
Yeah.
And then the 7-a-side.
Even better.
Oh, the 7-a-side is deadly.
Especially when Coach U plays, because then it's like it's just some type of energy she brings onto the field.
And then we cool down. And that's it.
That's a practice with independence. You guys nailed that question. No fun insiders, just we go through it. We definitely goof off too. So the time that isn't spent conditioning or doing skills.
Me and Danley fight on.
Yeah, she yells at me all practice. On terrorizes us with.
Excuse me, I just like to meg everyone.
But yeah, it's okay. So On does this thing where she goes in between your feet when you're not paying attention, and it's called a meg, and it's kind of like a bragging right. So
I'm pretty sure I've megged everyone on the team at least once, and I've megged. Probably the most I've megged is Grace. No, not Grace. I get caught a lot trying to meg her. Maybe Carly. Carly is really easy to meg.
Carly is so funny too. She just looks up. She's like, "Oh," like just defeat. All right. I mean, I think that's practice. So I guess the next question is, Do you guys have any? We went over our team rituals last segment, but do you guys have any personal game day rituals?
I'm kind of boring. I know a lot of athletes are like superstitious, but I don't really have like a routine every time. My before a game usually involves rushing to get ready in like 5 minutes and running out the door because I wait too long. So that would be mine, but I don't have any like rituals.
Oh,
Forms and like, yeah, I always have to like look around for the second uniform because it always gets lost.
did you know Clemmy didn't? She thought she had her second uniform with her the entire time, but she didn't.
She didn't have it any time.
She didn't have it at all.
She's lucky she got to play. One time I forgot my red shirt, so I wore my jacket the whole time.
We do have like a very specific wardrobe that we need to bring with us. It takes up your whole backpack space. You got the sweatbands. You have to have both uniforms. And then you have to have the red warm-up shirt. And then the penny if you're a defensive player.
Did you know one time Elle came in the wrong uniform? She didn't have her other one, so her mom had to go get it for her.
And Elle is usually late, so she came in with the wrong uniform. That's so funny. What about you, On?
I usually like to eat pasta or anything the day before, and then before every game I drink coconut water too.
Oh.
And it has to be harmless coconut water because that's the best. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about coconut water, but I personally enjoy it a lot.
Interesting. On has like the healthy game day ritual.
Do you like a benefit to that, or do you just like it?
I just like it. And I also, before every game, I like to like stalk the other team on social media a lot just to get an insight like of who plays club, who's good, who plays in my position that I'll have to mark.
On definitely comes to the group chat with the details. You and Quinn are always like
find all the players' Instagrams and
my biggest fear is being stalked on Instagram and then just being like, this person ain't nobody. Like,
it's really helpful when their profile is public, because then you get the insight on everything.
You should request a follow and be like, let me in.
I have done that before.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I didn't know that.
Do you think people stalk your field hockey Instagram?
Well, my field hockey Instagram has, I created it like a month ago.
You have a field hockey Instagram? What?
Yeah.
You don't follow?
I don't follow.
Yeah.
I'm a fake fan. Hold on. What's it called?
On Tran Field Hockey, FH.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So the first time I made it, it got hacked by a Russian photographer, and so I deleted it. And then the second time, I couldn't log back into it. I think it got hacked again. And then now this is my last one. If it fails again, then I'm just not gonna make another one.
These photos are so good. I love it.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, Olivia fangirls over your Instagram account. Our next question is, do you have a game day hype song that you listen to in the car when you come or right before you go out?
I have a kind of long answer for this. If we're talking about our warm-up playlist, shout out Coach U, or mix or whatever. I Like It by Cardi B. When that comes on, it gets me so hyped.
That was a defense favorite as well.
Oh, well, true. Talking about like just by ourselves, my family kind of has this like joke, because when I first started playing lacrosse in like second grade, my dad, before any game, like me or my brother, my dad would play Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, and my mom would get mad because it gets like pretty explicit at the end. But so it's just kind of a joke now, so I like to listen to that.
Layne likes alternative music. What about you, Maddie?
Well, the entire game day mix, it gets me very excited, but specifically, I like "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Queen.
so good. We're classic music lovers here, apparently.
Yeah, I do enjoy the game day playlist, but sometimes it's so loud that I can't hear anything else on the field. And I'm trying to talk to someone next to me and I still can't hear them.
No, and Coach Wiz is literally half deaf. I don't understand how she hears anything.
I like whispered something on the sideline and she's like, I like that. And I was like, oh, I'm very deaf. And towards the end of the season, and it's literally only on the field. Towards the end of the season, I was taking the insert shots and they would keep yelling like the plays out. And I'd be like, blue 3, right? And like, no, it's red 5. And I'd be like, completely the wrong thing. And so Sophie would come up to me and be like, that wasn't the play. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like in a nice way, but I couldn't hear anything.
I'm happy I was always backup or running to post because I never knew what play we were doing. I don't think there was one time where I genuinely knew where it was going unless I was on the circle myself.
Oh yeah.
I taped my corner plays on upside down. So I would have to like flip my whole stick to look at them. So I just started not looking because I was never really involved in it anyway. So I just stood.
Surprised me. Well, I guess I didn't really touch on it with defense, but I don't really have a hype song. And I have a really bad habit of just listening to depressing music before like the game starts. And it really takes Coach U's like playlist and mix to kind of get me out of it. But like the mix, our game day mix #1 is so good. I don't think she'll ever be able to beat that one.
Did we ever listen to #2?
One game.
I kind of feel bad because you spent all that time making it.
Is the first one the
so.
Is the first one the one with the we're the field hockey team or whatever?
Yeah, we're the world's greatest hockey team.
Yeah.
So good. All right, Grace, do you want me to
I think we actually maybe move around and what we have, maybe we can do that towards the end. So, what is the best part in your position? And how did you get to your position? Did you always know you wanted to do offense or did something happen along the way?
Okay, I'll go ahead. So I first got into field hockey because my mom played before. And I figured out that I was okay. I mean, I had some skill. And so she put me in midfield. And I guess I've played that ever since. I've only been in the midfield my entire career.
Because you can run.
And I know like you can't tell now, but An is small. She's like but you can definitely tell it takes teams by surprise. Like you don't expect it. Like I definitely like I played against An before I even knew An during a spring tournament with our travel teams, and I even thought the same thing. I go to make a pull around An, I'm like, wow, whatever, I'm done. Ball's not even there. An's got it. She's already going down the field.
Okay. I started playing field hockey. Well, my mom also did. My mom played field hockey in high school, but I played lacrosse, if you didn't know. And Coach Kelly, Carly's mom, was one of my coaches for lacrosse in like 4th grade. And she got all of us to come over to field hockey because she also coaches field hockey. And then I feel like that was just kind of a thing lacrosse players did. Like so many lacrosse players played field hockey too. So I just went with the status quo. Okay, and not gonna lie, I think I'm more of a defensive player. But midfield, I kind of just like it because I can play both offense and defense. And I don't know, I just go wherever they put me. And that's usually midfield. So yeah.
My mom also pushed me into it because she played in high school, and so I was like in the rec league, and I played defense because I was not very good, like for starting out at all. There's no athletic ability, and it was like in rec, so like we're trying out all these different positions, and she put me in forward, or like my coach at the time put me up forward, and it was like just like the first goal you score, and that was just so exciting. So I kind of just stayed up there for the rest of the hockey career.
Oh yeah, and Maddie has like the best like drag flicks. Like they're so quick and they come out of nowhere. It's insane. It was a great forward. My mom didn't play field hockey. I didn't know what field hockey was. They've heard this story a lot, but I lived in North Dakota and I played ice hockey. And I moved here and my dad was like, all right, you need to get into sport because you have no friends, basically. Brand new here, need to meet some new people. and I like sports. I was pretty athletic at the time. And I was like, okay, lacrosse. Do you get to hit people? And then he's like, yeah, because I'd watch a boys game. Girls, not so much. But my brother wanted to play lacrosse, and he's like, no, get your own sport. And then I came across field hockey, and I was like, I mean, it has the word hockey in it, so can't be that bad. I take a look at the stick, and it's like a candy cane. And I'm like, what? It didn't make much sense to me. And I don't know. I just played, and that's where I met Grace Gorham, our captain, who was part of the defensive segment. We kind of stuck with it together. And then Elle Patterson's mom was my very first field hockey coach. My very first game, I checked someone in the middle of the field, like an ice hockey game. And if it weren't like, it was just a core memory, I guess. And then, I don't know, from there on, I stuck with it. And I had like the ice hockey mentality, which helped me. And that's kind of how I got stuck in forward.
Did you play lacrosse at one point?
No, I didn't. Because Rylan and I had played ice hockey together, and I think like at that point, it's like you want your own sport from your sibling, especially your twin sibling. Yeah, Rylan played lacrosse. I don't think he's playing this year. He's playing ice hockey. So that's my little story. I didn't have a mom in field hockey, but we all got here.
Field hockey and lacrosse and softball.
Dang. Athletic. So, I mean, I guess I kind of took over with that story, but I mean, we all get here, I guess, different ways. So I know this is offense. We kind of went over defensive stats last segment. Offense, you guys had 82 goals, right? That's insane and impressive. You guys have any thoughts on that? Anything to kind of talk about?
Carly takes credit to like a fourth of those. She's crazy. Every time I see her, I just pass the ball to her because I know she's gonna get a goal. And then, I mean, I only got one goal the entire, and actually, it's not even my goal because someone else got a touch on it. And as a midfielder, that's kind of sad. Only one goal out of 82, but it's okay.
You do like everything in bringing it up. They're basically all your goals.
I just dribble, and then I have no power to shoot at the end, so I just pass to someone else, and then they can score.
Well, it works out, so.
Well, I mean, 82, that's a lot.
That is crazy.
I know like defense had a lot of philosophical stuff behind theirs and keeping 12 shutouts. They had 12 shutouts. 11 with a regular season. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get you guys all agree.
Okay, so segueing to the next question. What is your favorite memory from the field hockey team or your favorite part of being on the team?
Sure, some people already said this, but mine was definitely winning regionals. Like just like that moment when the time ran out and like we all ran to get Quinn, and then I don't know, that it was definitely like one of the best moments of my life. I don't know, that was just a good moment. That's my favorite memory.
Yeah, mine was also that, but it was when we scored. So it was on a corner, and me and Carly, the rest of the offense was on the circle, and me and Carly, we were on the side. We were flying to post and pads, and I remember, like me and Carly before that, we were like, this is gonna be it. We're gonna score on this one because we had gotten like 15 corners before that, and we hadn't scored yet. And we were like praying that this one would go in because it was only like 2 minutes on the clock. And then we heard Coach Darrow say, "On and Carly, you better get there as fast as you can." And so we were like, okay, we better book it. And I was in my sprinting stance. I wasn't even like, I was about to jog there. I was going to sprint over there. And even if the ball went past me, I would like throw my body in front of it. And then when it went in, that was so nice. That was really good.
Yeah, I felt like that too. Like I felt it building up. I'm like, I knew that one was gonna go in.
Whole region game was like just such a special like moment, and like Layne said, when the buzzer went off and everyone just ran out and was like just jumping in the hug, that was an all-time favorite moment.
Yeah, region game was like a movie. It was pretty awesome. It did scare me though when Monroe, when we scored on them the first goal, they just huddled up like an army. They were like, and then they come back and you're like, this team is already fast, but somehow they just came back like 10 times faster and we're a different team. I was like, I will not lie. I was pretty scared when I saw that, like them first take off from the center.
Then when they got a corner and like right after we scored with like less than a minute left, that was so scary.
Yeah, refs kind of killed us with that one.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, because it wasn't in the circle and it wasn't a reoccurring foul. It was like an accidental obstruction, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember what happened.
I thought they just wanted to call it because I saw it hit the girl's foot and then she tripped. At least you won.
Yeah. I mean, I will say with the shot Ella made, I was inserting. I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it. I remember passing it in and that's it.
I remember it from like the video on Instagram. And wasn't it like not what she called or something? But she just like did it.
No, yeah, it wasn't even the right corner. That doesn't matter because it went in. So it was the right corner. Secretly.
Like went right to the back corner.
Yeah. If I thought because I was running there, I thought my stick was gonna stop it, but I lifted it real quick, so it went through.
That far post corner is a hard position to play, for sure. And like, especially on that side, was it the right side?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Especially in a game like that. So this is kind of a big question, and you guys are really young. We have sophomores and freshmen. But what are you guys looking forward to moving forward with field hockey? Whether it be your next season or college plans, big goals, anything like that?
Well, I am just looking forward to like finding our new team dynamic with new freshmen next year, and with people leaving, Danley, and just doing as good as this year, hopefully better. Hopefully we can break the curse of state semis.
This girl.
I'm just excited to have another season. I just love our team and love playing, so. And I'm not looking to play field hockey in college or anything, or any sport in college. But so I'm just looking to have fun and enjoy the season.
Taking the experience.
This year, I'm like looking forward to like being able to play more of the high schools in our area, because of COVID, we were like, I don't really know what the technicalities of it were, but we didn't get to play a lot of the high schools that we could have. So just more competition for us. And like Riverside, I know On said a lot during the season if we had like a scrimmage against them, like, so just like getting to play them would be great, and I'm looking forward to that.
Riverside will be the team to beat.
Yeah.
For
Did
sure.
they win there?
They also lost in overtime, and it was an upset. They were also projected to win that game in semis.
Oh.
So.
Yikes.
Yeah, they were winning 2-0 during like the third quarter, and then all of a sudden the other team scored 2-0 right at the end, and then they had to go in overtime, and then they lost.
On nose.
On nose.
So next season, obviously, I'm gonna miss all the seniors, and you, Dan. Why are you leaving? It makes me so sad.
It's not my choice. No, I'm joking.
I guess the new freshman will be good. I know Sammy should be good.
Can't bully them too much, On.
Yeah, I don't bully anyone. I'm the one who gets bullied, and then I have to meg people in return.
Nobody bullies you. Don't slander the team like that.
I'm the only one that gets bullied on the team.
All right, meeting's over. On, bye. Kick.
But I do plan. I want to go play field hockey in college, and hopefully I'll be committed by junior year, or at the end of junior year.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Do you have any like schools that you really want to play at?
Give us the inside scoop. Come on. Here it is. Hear it first.
I'm not sure yet because I'm still a freshman, but I'm waiting for some of the colleges to reach out to me, and I can reach out to them too. And the D1 period is ending.
D1. She's thinking D1.
Hopefully.
I can write Danley. I can write my Tigers taking the next step.
Yeah. As soon as you commit, you hit me and Layne up. We write the news articles for committed athletes. That's so awesome. I think from the bottom of my heart, I literally think, not even just from an athletic standpoint, any college would be lucky to have any of us, like any of the Indy athletes on the field hockey team. Such great people, and really like very coachable, fun to be around, everything. Just good athletes.
Not biased at all.
Yeah. Not biased at all. That's so interesting.
Okay, well, before we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts, memories, insights, anything?
I really want to know what Maggie's was. What Maggie's final thing was. Can you share?
What did she say?
You'll have to listen. You'll have to listen in the episode.
Yeah, I think she was saying something along the lines of she just really liked the team and the people.
They definitely had some very philosophical, deep conversation. We had a more technical conversation.
I feel like that's true of the positions though. Like there's a clear divide in the type of person.
Defense though really needs to be everyone needs to be mentally strong, but especially like defense, like we're very like hard on each other in a competitive accountability aspect, so we really make each other so good on both sides.
And I think for not getting scored on until the second to last game, that we handled that really well. I expected worse, but we handled that really well.
Too. I really thought we would not do well with that because I think this year definitely, I think we were better mentally. Last year, I think we had some issues with that. Like when we would get scored on first, we would kind of just like shut down. But we did not do that at all. Like we definitely, well, we scored first, but when we got scored on, like I didn't affect us really. So that was good, I think. I was not expecting that.
Hold on, Maddie. I think your audio cut out for a sec. There it goes. There it goes.
Okay. I said we kept the energy up like through that entire game. Even when we got scored on, which is great.
Oh yeah, and I think that's like such a team thing, because like no matter your position, no matter what's going on, like we're forever linked. We're like so close like that. We are a family, and I think it's awesome.
Indy Field Hockey.
Yeah.
Stay classy,
And
ladies.
stay classy, ladies. Oh, we were talking about Coach Darrow's quotes, and we forgot about that one. Stay classy.
Stay classy. Laugh it off. Coach Wiz is thank you kindly. I don't know any other Coach Wiz.
Coach Wiz has the best one-liners.
That awkward moment when Emma's in the way. That was so funny.
I really wish if there was one thing I wish we did this season is I really wish we got mic'd up during practice.
No, that would be Who would you mic up, Danley?
Huh?
Who would you mic up?
We couldn't mic you up, it'd be too loud. Because you're always yelling at everyone.
Guys, everyone's gonna think I'm mean.
No. Definitely On's quiet. I would want to hear like what she actually is saying.
Oh, that's I make a lot of comments. And also, if we mic'd up Layne, she has like she like has scream outbreaks. It's kind of scary. Yeah, I'll like take the ball from her, and then I'll hear a scream, and then I'll just leave the ball because I'm so scared.
You give it back to her. Here.
I do that on purpose, so I get the ball back.
Psychological warfare. Oh my god. I would definitely, because like I'm like, we should try this. She's like, I've been trying. You just haven't been listening. I'm like, I'm sorry. No.
On is so quiet and nice, but then if you get on her nerves, she will not.
Game over.
Or when she's mad and has to go hit the balls.
Oh yeah. Every competition day and we lose, I kind of get very angry and I take it out on the balls.
Competition day could literally be another segment. There's so much trauma to talk about and unearth.
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie?
What?
Any takeaways from the season?
No, really. I think everyone covered it. Yeah.
Or Indy Field Hockey.
Okay, well, I think that's a really good place to wrap up. We just want to say thank you so much for coming on. We had totally different conversations, so I think it should be really cool to listen to. And congratulations on your season. It was really awesome. I think there's big things for Indy Field Hockey in the future. So thank you all for coming on.